Hi, everybody. It's Denise back again. I just wanted to come and share um, my birthday slash Valentine's Day gift from Angie with you all. I know you guys absolutely love seeing Angie's work as she inspires so many of us here. Um, and I did get this. I've had this in my possession for, gosh, it was a week this past Monday. So I've had it for almost 2 weeks now, but this is just the first time that I've had a chance to come and record and share it with you guys. I do apologize for that. And unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of free time, and so I don't get to come and visit with you guys as often as I would like, but I'm so happy to come and share this with you guys. Isn't that all so beautiful? So this is a four-piece vintage ensemble set from Angie. And my birthday was last month in January. And like I said, I've already had this for a couple of weeks. But I thank you so much, Angie. I absolutely love it, girl. It is gorgeous. I've gone through it so many times, and it seems like every time I go through one of the pieces, I find something new. So it's it's kind of one of those things, you guys know how Angie is. She puts so much heart and soul into her creations and just adds so many bits and pieces to everything that she does. So you always find something new. So it's just a ton of fun to go through. But anyhow, I'm going to go through the traveler's notebook first. So we've got a traveler's notebook, then we've got the writing journal, and then down here she's done like a little mini journal out of a trifold time card, and then we've got this one here that she's done out of one of the larger glassine bags from the shop. So I'm just going to move these aside, and then we will go through. She did want me to say thank you so much to both Wendy and Gail. Wendy for the napkins that you sent her. She used those throughout. She made copies and used the images of the little girls throughout the journals. And then to Gail, she would like to say thank you for the laces that she's used on the cover and the spine here of the journal. So thank you guys from Angie. So here we go. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful, you guys? Oh my goodness. She's got this fabulous tassel up here, or collage, whatever you want to call it. It is just gorgeous. And it's attached to the journal, and it's got one of the bulb pins from the shop with the little vintage button, some antique tatting and laces, some sari silk. So beautiful. And then she's just got the traveler's notebook bound, or closed with a strip of seam binding. I'm like, what is this stuff called? Seam binding. So we'll just take that off. But look at how pretty. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. And there's the back. All right. So she's got a little tuck spot on the inside here. We've got another pocket right here. This is my second time trying to do this today. I don't know what happened the first time, so I apologize if I'm a little if I seem a little preoccupied. I'm just trying to make sure that my camera is not messing up on me. I don't know what happened the last time, but so here we've got a pocket that she's created out of a vintage German book page. Look at the font on that writing. Isn't that so pretty? I mean, on the, what do you call it? Typesetting. Then you've got a vintage button card here. She's got a little tag that she created out of some grunge board that she's embossed. And then a little photo there. It's topped off with some sari silk. And then inside the pocket, she's got this here. Isn't that so cool? So neat, right? Absolutely love that. And then she's got a little page tab here that she's created out of some antique tatting, some sari, and then a rusted pin from the shop. And then that little snippet of book page says August 7th, 1926. So pretty. Look at that. So she's used a 4-inch doily from the shop. This is one of the little girls from those napkins that Wendy sent her. And then she's just got some cheesecloth. She did a little tag with a snippet of that German book page there on top. And she's just got a little staple there. And then here she's got another little pocket that she's done some collaging on with some sari silk, some vintage linens. There's another one of the bulb pins from the shop. She's added some threading behind here. And then this just folds up and to reveal that photo there. And I think this is some of that Tim Holtz ephemera. Isn't that pretty? And then this I love. So she's used a doily. This is one of the 5-inch French doilies from the shop. And she's used it as the cover for a little booklet. So she's got some of that German book page there. Some more ledger paper. That just folds out for some writing. Isn't that so beautiful? I love it. I've always used doilies in my journals because I just love, it just adds, I don't know, like a certain femininity to the books. But I've not ever, this is the first time I've ever actually seen one used as a cover. And I love it. I just love it. It's so pretty. So pretty. Here's one of the larger glassine bags from the shop, and she's just topped it off with I believe that's some of the Tim Holtz ephemera as well, and some sari silk. And then inside the pocket, she's just got this piece of ephemera here. She's copied onto tracing paper. What a neat effect, huh? Isn't that so cool? I love that. Here's another tuck spot here with the one of those little metal tabs from Tim Holtz. Here's another little pocket here. And then she's given me an original Utica receipt from 1896. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I love this. So cool. Then we've got another vintage music sheet here, and she's just tuck that in there. Actually, put it in like that so we see the date. Dates are important with the ephemera. I'm sorry. So up here, if you see, she's got this little snippet, and it's dated April 1st, 1936. And then that little picture there with just some vintage lace. And then she's got another little tab down here. And then in here, she's got one of the little mini windowed envelopes from the shop. And it's coffee dyed. She's done a little bit of stamping up there. And then inside, she's just got a little journaling card. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then she's just topped off the pocket there. And then in the center here, I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's beautiful. So pretty. And then she's got a little pocket that she's made here. And then inside there, she has one of the glassine envelopes from the shop. She's just topped this off with some vintage sewing pattern paper, some cheesecloth, and another image of one of those little girls from the napkins. And then inside, she's just got some writing paper. And then another piece of ephemera there. So fun. These are just treasures, Angie. I love going through them. So pretty. And then in here we have an original envelope from, it looks like 1892. Yep, 1892. Crazy. And then we've got some more vintage ephemera inside there. An old receipt from 1893. You're almost afraid to handle this stuff because it just feels really, really old. You don't want to ruin it. And then here we've got an original envelope again. Gosh, how pretty. This one's from, what's the date on this? I'm not even sure. I can't tell if it's 1909. And then inside we've got some more of this vintage writing paper. So delicate. And look at what she's done to this pocket here. It's so beautiful. She's topped it off with the vintage doily, some lace, some more crochet snippet here, and then that little flower. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. And then on the opposite side, she's created a pocket out of some vintage linen, some more crocheted pieces here, and then she's got one of these safety pins with a really pretty little dingle on there, and it's just a flower, a little bead. So pretty. And then we've got a vintage postcard. And then some more writing paper. On the back here, we've got some, another little journaling card in this text spot that she's created. The other half of that large glassine bag, and then she's got a little snippet of a book page from August 15th, 1885. And then inside, she's just got a couple of pieces. Here's another one of those copies of the little girls from the napkins. And then she's also got one of these ledger sheets from the shop. These are great to write on, you guys. Just kind of tuck away. Here she's done another little element with the 4-inch doily, topped it off with the picture of one of those little girls from the napkins and some cheesecloth. Same thing up here. I'm guessing this is probably one of the images from one of the little girls from the napkins. And then she's just stapled some antique lace up there. And then down here, she's just got a little page tab that she's created out of some sari and some tatting. And then one of the rusty pins from the shop. Super, super pretty. I'm not sure if I told you at the beginning, the paper line that she used in these creations is by 49 and Market, and the paper line is Vintage Artistry. And she's also used Tim Holtz ephemera and Maja Designs Vintage Summer Basics ephemera pieces throughout. Here are some more journaling cards. And then this little envelope here. And inside we've got this old piece of writing paper that I'm afraid to move around too much because it's going to fall apart. Oh, gosh. You could just feel its age when you touch it. It's so thin. And then we've got another Utica receipt here. And check it out. This one's dated February 14th, 1883. For Valentine's Day. Oh. How cool is that? And she's created that belly band just using some crochet trim from some antique linens that she's got. So pretty. And then here's the back. And this is a vintage envelope. And inside here, we've just got this piece of ephemera here. Isn't that so cool? I love the way these print up on this tracing paper, Angie. It's so cool. You know, you can't even send envelopes in the mail this size. They won't take them. Probably because they get lost. But that's the back page. She's just got a little Tim Holtz clip up there. So that's that one. Isn't that so beautiful, you guys? So pretty. Okay, let's do the quick page turn. I love this. And this. What is not to love, huh? Oh, my goodness. You guys, it is so windy here today. We have like 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. And it's just loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but so beautiful. I love this here. So pretty. And there we go. Oh gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. Angie, your work is incredible, my dear. Okay, so there's that. Put this off to the side here. And now we'll go into the writing journal. Look at that. So you guys, this is probably going to turn into a two-part video. And the reason for that is, for some reason, my phone will continue recording, but when I go to upload it onto YouTube, I'm not exactly sure like what the cutoff limit is, but it ends up breaking my video into two parts, and I don't know how to combine them. I am not tech savvy, so I don't know how to merge the two videos. So I am so sorry about that, but make sure if it is two videos that you come back for part 2 so you can see everything. All right. Isn't that so pretty? That image is just beautiful. Love that. Okay. So, first thing on the inside here, you'll see this book page, and see how it says counting 4 more. That's in reference to 4 more little journals that Angie has sent me. Isn't that so funny? She's always finding clever little like book pages or titles, you know, like her song, her music sheets are always in reference to whatever the journal she's sending you for. Like if it's an Easter journal, it's always like Easter songs, or she's just always finding clever little ways to do stuff like that to personalize the gifts. It's so cute. So we've got another glassine bag from the shop here that she's topped off with this little girl and some antique lace, and then this awesome postcard. Isn't that so cool? Got the glassine envelope from the shop that she's done some collaging on here with some sari, some tatting, and some vintage linens. You can see that. And inside there we have another little girl. She's so pretty. And that's just on some French music paper, and that is from 1924. This I just love. I love when she does these little quilted tags. So you've got that embroidery there, some tatting, some crochet trim, another bulb pin from the shop, and one of her little grunge board tags, a Tim Holtz clip, and then another book page from a little kid's book from 1924. Isn't that so neat? So pretty. I love how it's all puffy. Look at that. How pretty is that? So this, if I'm not mistaken, Angie, I think this is another piece from that Halloween costume that you got a while back at one of your antique stores. You used some of this fabric in one of my other journals. How beautiful. So pretty. She's done some more collaging over here with some music paper, some more linen. And then in here we've got, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at that. $18.50. Wow. Oops, sorry you guys. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Here she's got, sorry, I didn't mean to skip out on you like that. I had to go get my puppy. This is an old blueprint that she picked up from 1976. This stuff is so cool. And this is the actual blueprint. She didn't copy this onto tracing paper. This is the blueprint itself. And then in the pocket here, we've got another receipt from 1883. Oh gosh, her ephemera collection. You guys have heard me say it again and again. Her ephemera collection is amazing. Look at that. How pretty is that? Here's one of the white merchandise tags from the shop. She's just topped it off with a bulb pin and some crochet trim. And then behind it, she's got this beautiful little image here. And again, another Tim Holtz clip with a snap and some cheesecloth right behind there. And then this collage here. She's got some sari silks, some of the trim from the shop. And then underneath this little flip, she's got some vintage music sheet. Some more vintage linens, and then some more of those blueprints. There's another little tuck spot here. And then this glassine bag, she's topped off with that beautiful little image of that little girl. Some sewing pattern paper and some linen. And then in the bag, she's got another postcard. So pretty. And some writing paper tucked behind this little beauty. And that's the writing journal, you guys. Isn't that amazing? So much fun. Of course, I will never write in it. I get comments all the time asking me if I actually write in the journals that Angie makes, and I do not. I can't bring myself to do it. They just sit all nice and pretty on my Angie shelves. On display for everyone to come and admire. There you have that. There's that one. And then we're going to go into the little trifold time card. Isn't that so pretty? She's used one of the vintage Dewey Decimal cards from the shop, and she's just layered that up with some tatting, some sari, and some of that antique lace from Gail. And then she's just got it tied shut with some of the seam binding. She's got that cute little image there and some vintage linen. Sewing pattern paper that she's created a pocket out of. Actually, it's a micro mini glassine bag back there. And then inside the pocket, it says, this is one of the metal rim tags from the shop, and it says Scrappy Friends. And it's got a D for Denise and an A for Angie. And then that's just one of the white merchandise tags from the shop again. Isn't that so cute, you guys? Oh, gosh. And then inside, she's got a guest check from the shop. Just some random papers. So cute. This is so, so cute. Old receipts. Here's another one of the glassine bags, and she's just stamped the bottom there, and inside she's got a piece of the inventory tag from the shop that she's just cut down. So many fun ways to use the shop items, you guys. And then this back side just flips out. She's just torn a piece of one of the glassine bags and sewn it on and to create a tuck spot. And inside there, she's just got some writing paper. She's stitched on some sari silk there. And then the top here is just a tag from one of the miscellaneous tag sets from the shop. And she's just topped that off with some ball chain and a bow with some sari silk. But isn't that so cute? Oh, how pretty. She's got a little bell on one of these pins here. Love it. Love it. Love it. And next we have this beautiful little thing. And she's used one of the larger glassine bags for this. She's got one of the metal rim tags from the shop again, and it just says Timeless there right on top of some cheesecloth. And then there's a rusty pin from the shop. Some crochet trim there. Another one of the 4-inch doilies. And then again, she's just got this tied shut with some seam binding. Inside the front cover here, we've got another postcard. Isn't that so pretty? Little Tim Holtz clip up there. And then again, just some random papers inside, you guys. Another one of the mini envelopes, windowed envelopes from the shop. She's done some collaging here. Sari silk, crochet trim. There's some more of that blueprint. And then on the inside, she's got that image of the little girl from the napkins again. And she's topped the flap off with some more crochet trim and sari. She's just stitched it right on. Isn't that so pretty? So, so pretty. The colors are just gorgeous. There's the top half of that inventory tag, and she's just topped it off with a bulb pin from the shop. some music note paper, one of the vocabulary cards from the shop, and she's just stitched alongside some linen, some more of the blueprint, and some crochet trim there. She just decorates everything. Here's some more of the blueprint. This stuff's cool. And then here she's got the little micro mini glassine bag topped off with some vintage sewing pattern paper, some linen, and then that little girl. And she's just stitched it all around. And inside the bag is a tag that she's created out of some book page, some French book page, it looks like. And she's topped it off with some of that tiny tassel trim from the shop. This stuff is so much fun. I love it. Love, love, love it. It's so, so dainty. Stamped right there. It just has one of the little Tim Holtz paper clips. One of the vintage tickets from the shop. And then in the pocket here, she's got another one of the little glassine bags that she's topped off there with some tatting. Inside we've just got some writing paper. But on the front, she's decorated it again with some more of that vintage sewing pattern paper, and then that beautiful image there of that little girl. So pretty. And then here's the back of the bag. And she's used one of the vintage number cards from the shop. Topped it off with a vintage button. Still has the threads in there. Some crochet trim, some cheesecloth, some threads. And then on the back, it's just covered with some vintage music sheet that she's stamped there. So there you have it, you guys. Isn't that all so beautiful? Let's put them all right back here again. How did we have it? So there we go. So pretty. So, so pretty. I love it. Oh my gosh, Angie, thank you so, so much. Everything is so beautiful. Your work is amazing, girlfriend. And as you guys all know already, Wendy received a parcel from Angie about a week and a half ago as well. And she sent Wendy some amazing, amazing stuff. So make sure you go on over to Wendy's channel. I'll leave the link to Wendy's channel below. You guys all know who she is, but I'll link that video below as well, so that you guys can go and check out the gift that Angie sent her for her swap. So anyhow, thank you all so